Hi everyone and welcome to Poppy DIY Crafts. Today's resin quick tip is how I organize my pieces when they're drying. So if you've been working with resin, you know that resin takes a long time to cure. So at the earliest, I usually wait about 12 hours before I demold, and I also usually wait about 3 days before I start to stack them together and put them away. So I start to run out of place on my table, especially being that we want to cover our resin pieces so that we don't get dust on them. So I found this really cool shelf at Ikea. This is in their office section, and what's great is that they come with all these little drawers and they are completely flat. So they have 4 little drawers here, and as you can see, they kind of just slide out, and on the bottom here is it's a piece of cork. So what I did was add a piece of freezer paper to this. This is to just catch any drips that might come from my resin pieces, and I can swap it out whenever it gets dirty. But I really like it because it is completely flat and slides all the way in. That way dust doesn't really fall on these resin pieces. And since there are 4 layers, I can do quite a lot. So up here I have, I have 4 little coasters. These are mug size, so I can probably put 2 more, or at least 1 more for sure. Let me see, I have a blank one. Yep, I can put 6 across, and these are the larger Ikea coasters, and we can just slide them in there. Have other pieces kind of drying out. I have these little trinket dishes. They're kind of just sitting in there waiting for the next layer. And there is 1 more layer down here that you can also slide in something if you like. And so this one is super cool. It is called, and this is called a Kvissle. So if you want to get one for yourself, this is what you look for. And what I like is also the top is flat. So this thing is made of metal, so you can keep another tray of something up here. So as you can see, this is very space saving. You can keep a lot of pieces of your resin for multiple days, just waiting for them to cure. And let's just do a quick measurement. I'm sure you can find it online too. So this is just slightly bigger than a foot. So probably 12¼ inch. And I want to say a little bit bigger than 31 centimeters. So that's the width. And then the depth here. The depth is about 9½ inches. Which is about 24 centimeters. So these are approximate. If you need exact numbers, you should go to the Ikea website. Another item I really like are these little boxes, plastic boxes. These are called Kuggis or Kuggis. These names are so cute. So these are rather large boxes, and what I like about them is that they come with a tray topper. So this tray has a little lip here, which is really nice for resin. It doesn't flow off, so you don't risk ruining your table if your resin spills. And it's also pretty sturdy. So this is sturdy plastic, so you can actually do all your work on here. And that's what I like to do sometimes. I just put a piece of freezer paper up here, or maybe just a piece of paper sometimes, and just do my work up here, and then just let it cure on the tray. On the bottom, it looks like this. So on the inside, it's actually really deep, a little under 3 inches deep, about 2 3/4, which is about a little under 7 centimeters. And it's longer than the foot, probably 13 inches wide. And these are approximate. Or 30, I want to say 33 centimeters. So these are really cool. They're nice and deep, so that if you have anything that's tall, you can kind of store them in here. And so what I like to do is usually for the first 10 hours, I let them sit on top with on top of the tray, and then I'll open it up and then transfer it down here to the bottom of the tray to finish curing. And another tip, let's say you're using this as your tray or your work tray, and you have your resin pieces and they're not done curing yet, and you don't want dust to get on it. So you can take your box and flip it over and use it to cover. And so you cover it and let it cure until you think it's ready to be moved. And then you can take it and then move it to the inside of the box, and then close it up the other way, and then let it sit there for the full 1 to 3 days. And another nice thing about these is that they're fully stackable, so they just kind of nest into each other. So if you have a whole bunch, you can stack these multiple layers high. Alright everyone, so that's my quick tip for today. I hope you found it useful. Do you have any tips that you can share with me down in the comment section on how you store your resin pieces? And as always, if you like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Bye!